Just note, we chose a challenge that one of us failed in season 2. Boop. That's going to require a whole lot more therapy.
Oh, good, I fixed it.
Evil equates emo. Since Emo Baker is so, well, emo, he All right, you got 12 seconds. Three rounds. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool deal. Here we go.
Go.
Going. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I missed.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you got 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Oh.
Right.
I fucking missed again, man.
Okay.
Twice.
All right, so you failed.
That's my life.
You just
That's what all my
refused
music's about.
Okay, cool deal.
Failure
Cool.
and success, man.
Yeah.
Together.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kennedy, and this here is Baker. And welcome to Intuitive Defense. The video clip you just saw is the challenge that we will be going over in this episode of our coaching video series. We will be also reviewing the failed noob challenges in Season 2, determining what mistakes were made, and the corrective actions that you need to take to complete these challenges, helping you to become a more well-rounded shooter.
These techniques and tips are what we have learned and taught others in the past. So for some people, they might not work. But I'm willing to bet Kennedy's wallet, the vast majority of you will benefit from these videos.
Oh, you got me. I was scared for a second. The format of these videos is that the shooter, Baker in this instance, will be a passive participant, only responding to instructions or commands from the instructor. That's me.
That's him. What that means is that the shooter, again me, won't take any action on my own, as a new shooter should.
The reason I am the instructor for this video is because I passed a challenge in the noob video we are referencing, First Time Go. Baker, not only did he not, he didn't even participate.
Yeah, it was a weird
So
day.
it is on me to help my friend become a better shooter by passing on my knowledge up here in my dome to him in order for him to beat the challenge next time.
And with that said, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Hello,
Shooter,
Ben.
hey, how's it going?
Good.
Are you ready for instruction?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic.
I like morning
Would you
conversation.
stay put.
All right.
Don't do anything weird.
No guarantees.
Hey, everybody. This challenge was a difficult one, folks. Not because of the challenge itself, but because of the participants. Whenever I say participants, I mean participant. And whenever I say participant, I mean emo Sith Apprentice Baker. You may have noticed in the beginning clip that Baker looked a little different. Well, that's because he was given an apprenticeship to Darth Vader himself. Unfortunately, Baker's a little fuzzy on the concept of evil, so in his brain, evil equates emo. Since Emo Baker is so, well, emo, he absolutely refused to participate in this Walking Dead challenge. Regular Baker, if there is such a thing, is more than capable of completing this challenge, and we're going to see that today, thankfully. The Walking Dead challenge is all about advancing on your target while actively engaging your target. The technique used to lessen the movement of your upper body, thereby increasing the stability of your aim, is called the Groucho Walk. The Groucho Walk is named that because it looks a lot like the bowed knees walking style of the black and white film comedian Groucho Marx, who would walk in an exaggerated duck walk with his knees bent and pushed out to the side and most of the weight falling on the outside edges of his shoes. There are multiple reasons the Groucho Walk is useful in this context. The first is the smoothness of your walking, eliminating a good portion of the up and down motion of regular walking. The second is that when you put your feet down, outside edges striking the ground first, you minimize contact with the ground, eliminating a good portion of the noise in the case of searching for a target when surprise would be kind of necessary or a requirement. Plus, by putting your weight down on a small edge of your feet when it hits the ground, any object on the ground will be more likely to be pinned in place rather than rolling out from under your feet, allowing you to have more stability without actually looking at the ground or being tripped. The Groucho Walk, combined with controlled breathing and solid experience with trigger squeeze, will allow you to take a controlled and accurate shot at distances you normally wouldn't attempt otherwise while moving. Key points of this challenge while on the range. Distance, moving 25 yards to the 10-yard line. Loadout, One magazine with 3 live rounds. Time, 12 seconds. Not a lot, but not a little. Targets, only one, the Silhouette steel target. Reasons for the challenge failure, well, it's because Emo Baker refused to participate, and he's a bit of a jerk. This challenge, like most all other noob challenges, is shooter initiated, meaning the individual doing the challenge begins the challenge when they are ready, using the command of stand by, go. If it is a time challenge, the time will start on go. And lastly, we are using an iPhone timer to keep track of the time. By all means, purchase a shot clock if you can afford it and want to be really accurate with your times, but your phone will work just fine and have the added benefit of always being on your person if you're like me and go to a fit of panic whenever you can no longer find your phone and you realize that Baker might be hiding it in the bathroom while he's looking up all of your pictures that you prefer to keep to yourself. Ooh.
Hello again.
Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing, sir?
Good, thank you.
Okay. I've noticed that while we are doing this challenge again, you are normal Baker.
Yep.
As opposed to Emo Baker.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Emo
Just wanted to
Baker's
check.
gone.
Yeah.
Never to return.
Okay, good deal. Shooter, I want you to go ahead and load 3 rounds into 1 magazine.
You got it.
Baker's got that nifty dump pouch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any snacks in there right now.
I have a feeling he not only keeps snacks in it, he keeps dumps. Hence the name, dump pouch.
Mm-hmm. Everything's got a name for a reason.
Yep. All right, Shooter, are you familiar with this challenge?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to go through it again anyway.
Good.
Your target, as I said before, is the steel silhouette target right in the middle.
Yep.
Not to the left, not to the right, right down the middle. Right. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be starting off holstered. Whenever you say go, you start walking down this line of cones, 25, 20, 15, and 10-yard line. Take 3 shots to hit the steel silhouette target, all of them while moving, none of them while standing still, and you can only take 1 shot from the 10. So the 2 previous shots before that have to be made before you get to the 10-yard line. And as far as your time goes, you have 12 seconds.
All right. Sounds good.
Fantastic. Why don't we go ahead and put our ear pro on?
All right.
I got to unhook mine from my butt.
I won.
Damn it.
I get plus 5 seconds.
Nope. It's not written anywhere in the rules.
Oh.
You know how much of a rule follower I am.
I know.
Hold this. Don't do anything with it. I said don't do anything with it. That you're doing stuff. You're literally doing stuff. Stop doing stuff. Shooter, why don't you go ahead and load your rounds into your firearm. Fantastic. Now, this course is self-initiated, so whenever I step back and give you the command of go ahead, you will begin at your own pace. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, fantastic. And begin at your own pace.
Stand by. Go.
Baker's version of the Groucho walk is a lot more subtle than mine, but ultimately the same mechanics. Baker is seen here stepping on the ground heel first, outside edge of the foot ready to make contact with the ground shortly thereafter, reducing the possibility of tripping over a low object or losing his footing by stepping on something unstable. Notice that Baker's rear knee is slightly bent, rather than straight, so that if there is a change in terrain or damage to the floor he's standing on, the muscles of his upper leg will absorb impact and prevent a lot of that impact from traveling to his firearm. Baker is also not in a rush. His steps, even for a fella as tall as he is, are shorter than he would normally take them because a long step involves a lot more vertical movement than needed right now. So he is limiting the length of his steps to try and stay as smooth as possible. As an example, take a look at my stride. Despite Baker being almost a full foot taller than me, the bastard, my stride is significantly longer than his during this challenge. Alright, let's get back to the challenge and see how Baker does it at full speed, so my Ewok love doll doesn't leave me. God damn it, Baker!
Stand by. Go.
Nice. Didn't even bother getting past the 15. And your time, after I check your loaded firearm, make sure it is unloaded, clear. 8 seconds and 35. I don't know what the smaller number than the actual second.
35 thousandths of a second. And the time to beat was 12 seconds.
Yeah.
I won.
You won. Don't touch me with that.
Yeah.
8.35 seconds. Good score. You did way better than Emo Baker. That dude's a bit of a jerk.
He is a jerk. That's why nobody likes him.
All right. And what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the table. So, hey, you guys stay put. We're going to move. You guys don't move. We're going to move.
Don't do anything extra. We'll do it all.
Unless you got to poop, then definitely do that next.
Just like the elevator down challenge, link to that video provided here. Practice. What's that?
It's up there.
Oh, all right. I guess he moved it. Anyways, practicing moving while shooting is essential. Unlike the elevator down challenge, this movement is horizontal rather than vertical, so it needs its own special considerations. You never move faster than needed to take as accurate of a shot as possible. Outside considerations, such as needing to take cover while being shot at, for instance, should be taken into account.
This challenge is all about maximizing the control of your firearm in a dynamic setting, especially in a dark or unfamiliar setting. For instance, if I'm a cop and I'm searching a dark and unfamiliar building for a suspect, I would look to move through the environment as quickly as I can while also taking in as much information about my environment as possible, requiring me to then slow down. Okay, so if you don't mind helping me out, Baker, I need some assistance with this demonstration. That mostly involves you taking your very large body and just moving off to the sides so you don't get in between the camera and me, because I have a much smaller body, so it takes less of you to cover up all of this. So
glad I could help.
Thanks, buddy. A Groucho walk essentially is controlling for up and down movement while also controlling for anything that might be on the ground that you're not going to be able to take your eyes off your sights in order to look for. So it is stepping onto the edges of your feet, bringing your feet down, while at the same time kicking out your knees so that you're not crouched down like this, but also you're not doing this. So pay attention to horizontal movement as well as vertical movement. This is normal walking. You can see there's all kinds of bouncing. This is Groucho walking. I'm like those Russian chicks that seem to dance in their pants. Would you like to do your version of Groucho walking?
I can do it. I tend to walk more normal.
Like Frankenstein?
Yeah. But I just tend to be more normal with it, with my feet. I don't roll my feet to the outside or anything. But it's also shooter preference.
It's because you also got all that dirt on your pants.
Yep.
It weighs everything down and keeps sudden movement from happening, you know?
It also acts as a little bit of protection.
What about lubricant?
I don't know anything about that. The things that most non-professional or non-competition shooters focus on are usually the three main things that we talk about the most, which is stance and grip, sight picture, sight alignment, and trigger squeeze or trigger control. Unfortunately, that leaves a lot of essential aspects of shooting out, most of which can mean the difference between losing a competition or losing your life.
So, we here at Intuitive Defense, that's us, decided to try and bring these topics to life in an interesting and educational manner without boring everyone to tears. And today's episode focusing on the very important aspect of, well, you know, environmental awareness, being able to interact with your surroundings in a responsible and intelligent manner, is our effort to get as many people as possible aware of how important they are, as well as how to start training on the topic in the simplest and most efficient form as possible.
And if there's any group of people that know a lot about moving through unfamiliar environments, it's firefighters. You know who we're talking about here. Those guys, when they aren't in burning buildings, apparently have whole houses that they hang out in between fires and routinely have to navigate bunk rooms filled to the brim with other snoring dudes in the dark while not stepping on any stiff socks. Oh, sorry, Dave.
Yep.
Oh, Steve, that was your sock.
Yep.
That's enough to make anyone walk funny.
While we are being silly, on a serious note, we chose a challenge that one of us failed in Season 2. Boop! If there are other challenges from Noob Season 2 that you would like to see broken down into winning strategies or any other problems you might have with your personal shooting, let us know in the comment section.
This coaching video specifically focuses on the failed noob challenges from Season 2, Episode 13. But the entire video is available to watch right here.
That's
the link
up
that
again.
you're going to find at the...
That's up again. Good job, buddy.
I thought they rotate.
Nope. To see all the challenges from Noob
different
Season
in this
2,
video.
visit intuitivedefense.com and click on the Articles tab at the top of the website. Then scroll down to the subject line on the right side and look for Noob. Click on that and you'll be good to go.
Although we covered some important information in this video, the most important part is training. If you're interested in training with us, check out our list of training courses on the Intuitive Defense website, linked in the description above, because it's always above fingertip.
He keeps hitting the table because I keep driving it down to the table, but he never stops pointing up, so I have to keep driving it down to the table. I don't understand what's going on here. Well, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time for the next episode or installment of the Noob Coaching Series.
I'm going to have to go to therapy for this.
Yep. Well,
Bye.
while you're going to, we're going to say bye, so you can go to therapy. Physical therapy. That's going to require a whole lot more therapy to fix than just your finger, though. No. If you keep doing that, it's going to fall off.
Oh, glad I fixed it.